Wondering how to care for your scalp and doing Ayurvedic hair treatments so that way your hair can just flourish and grow? Well, I got this recipe that I want to share with you guys that is going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it. It is a scalp scrub. Yes, and we're going to be using Sukesh Ayurveda to make that mask and some amazing ingredients. And my name is Khadija and welcome to the Hennasooq channel. I'm an expert in henna, natural hair color, and Ayurvedic hair care, and I'm always bringing you the next amazing DIY hair mask and helping you plan your hair regimen with you so that way you can reach all of your hair goals. So we're going to be using the Sukesh Ayurveda as our base in this recipe that we're doing today. And we're also going to be using some honey, about 1 tablespoon of honey to be exact, some raw sugar, and that's about a tablespoon as well. And we're going to be using about a 1/4 cup of sweet almond oil. And then we got some apple cider vinegar for this recipe. And I also have some warm distilled water so that way if the mask is a little too thick, I can definitely thin that out. And last but not least, our essential oils from Morocco. We got rosemary and sweet orange essential oil that we're going to be using in this mask today. So we're going to be using 3/4 of a cup of the Sukesh Ayurveda. And that's actually about 100 grams, very close to it. We have cassia, we have amla, we have some neem, some aloe, some tulsi, brahmi, bringraj, and shikakai powder in this blend. So we're going to pour that into the bowl. Okay. So finely sifted. What's really great about the Hennasooq powders is that it is very finely sifted. All of them are finely sifted. I'm going to be adding in my raw sugar, and I, like a baker, like to add it in with the dry ingredients. It just blends better. I really find that it really does. So I like to mix this up really well. And then I'm going to start by adding some of my liquid. So let's go ahead and add some of this oil. Yes. The ACV. I'm going to start mixing this up with those 2 ingredients just to start. Because you know what I want to see? I want to see where it's at. I want to see how much more liquid it may need. But it definitely probably is going to need a little bit more. But I want to see where it's at with just what I've added thus far. And it's always good to eye it in that way because you definitely, want to have control of the final consistency. Ooh, okay now. See that? See that change? Isn't that cool? And at this point, I really do like to add in my honey. And I add my honey at this point because honey is also considered a liquid. So as a liquid, you definitely want to add it now because you want to see how much more liquidy your recipe will actually become for your mask. Mix that in. It is really, really thick, so I probably will add a little bit of warm to hot distilled water. You can also optionally add more apple cider vinegar if you prefer that over than adding, the warm to hot distilled water. That's an option that you can definitely decide. Try both ways so that way you can see how your hair responds to each and which it likes best. When you have the final results, you can judge from there. So just keep mixing it because you want it to get smooth and creamy. All right. And it is at this point that I'm going to add in my essential oils, and you really don't need a lot. I'm going to probably put about 5 drops of rosemary. 5. Let's go 5. And then the sweet orange essential oil, I'll probably add about 10. Ooh, that does come out really fast. And that should be plenty. You only need a small amount of essential oils because they are fully concentrated and a little goes a long way. I like the way that the sweet orange essential oil smells mixed in with a little bit of rosemary oil. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So look how creamy and smooth this recipe is. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm about to ready to do my hair. I don't know about you guys, but I think I am ready to put this mask in my hair and give my scalp a little bit of a scrub. So when you're applying this, you can definitely apply it from scalp and throughout all of your hair. But when you're using this, I want you to use it a little bit more like, you know, like an exfoliating, stimulating, in a gentle way for your scalp. And keep it in there for maybe, you know, 10, 20 minutes. And that should actually be plenty. You can wash it right out after that and it'll be good to go. But this is probably one of the creamiest recipes I have made. Look at this. I mean, come on. This is a creamy recipe. Look at that. Oh, your hair is gonna love this mask. And let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about this mask and how excited you are to try it out. Will it be on your next wash day? And you can probably repeat this treatment every like 2 to 3 weeks, giving yourself a nice exfoliation and little scrub, a very gentle scrub, because it will be very, very gentle and effective on your hair. So absolutely try this mask out and let me know what you think. Well, I hope you love that mask. I want to know what you guys think when you try it. You gotta let me know how it turned out. Every single Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I have new videos for you. You gotta stay tuned, you gotta watch them. And subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified so you don't miss any of the next videos that I have coming up for you. And I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.